What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the Dazman, and we are here on the Dazman Reacts YouTube channel to have a look at Better on Bedrock version 1.1 paired with Actions and Stuff version 1.4. If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like, drop a comment down below with your opinion, your ideas, your suggestions, anything you want to say down in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to 300 subscribers on this channel. Be awesome if we could hit that at some point. So in today's video, we're going to have a look at Better on Bedrock and Actions and Stuff, and we're going to have a look at the Actions and Stuff pack in 64, 32 and 16 to see how each one is compatible with the Better on Bedrock Dynamic World. So at the moment we are here, I've got them listed with Better on Bedrock at the bottom in the number 2 slot, Actions and Stuff listed in the number 1 slot, and we are on the default, I believe it's the 16 version. So we're just going to have a look. So we've got custom mobs here from the Better on Bedrock. We've got a ram here. We're looking to see how he moves. Got a horse in the background there as well. Okay, so we don't have custom animations here. He's just kind of sliding across the floor, not even really walking. But the horse over here does have that trotter animation going on. So that's interesting to note. Do we have any others? Like, do we have any deers around? Obviously, we're not too fussed about looking at the world. It just kind of looks as the world would look. We've got the Actions and Stuff texture. So we've got a sheep here too. So the sheep is having the bouncy Actions and Stuff life animation to it. But again, the ram's not so much. Just going to have a little look around, try and find maybe a deer or something, just to give us that confirmation that in this version, we don't have any custom animations on the custom mobs. What we got here? Hello, mate. How are you? So you're a dotted sheep. Can we get a little movement from you? Okay. The dotted sheep has a more standard walk, but he's not like just gliding. We're not seemingly getting any Actions and Stuff life movements, any shakes or anything like that. But at least the legs are moving, which was what we was not getting from the ram. So the ram doesn't seem to be working correctly. Still just going to have a look around, try and find ourselves a deer. See what else we see as we're floating around the world. Got some buildings spawning in here like you would expect. Let's go over here and have a look, see how they look. Oh, couple actually. So we've got a pyramid here. We've got a boss somewhere or another. Have a look around. I can't see one. The textures look like they've come across from Actions and Stuff here. We're obviously not using custom blocks here. This is stone bricks. Oh, hello. We've got this guy here. We've got the Enchantagus. A little bit of a simple walk. One thing that might be an idea here to have a look at, actually. Let's go and see if I type in spawn. Let's see if we can get some villagers to spawn. See some comparisons on here. Where are the villagers in here? I mean, there's a witch. We could have a look at a witch. I never find anything. There's a villager here. Here we go. Okay, so let's put a witch down next to him. All right, so there, I mean, there's a bit of a little shaky wobble from this guy, but other than that, I mean, he's more of a wobble on the witch. What if we put down a villager here? There seems to be a lot more movement from the vanilla mobs than from the custom. Okay, but at least he's walking and he's not just bouncing around. Oh, seems to be a bit of a fight going on there. Here's some deers. Okay, so we've got deers. They're walking. The walking animation seems to be working fine. Are you going to jump up there? No, just the standard vanilla jumps though. So the animation's not working here. I have updated Better on Bedrock to 1.1. I have updated Actions and Stuff to 1.4. One other thing I want to do, let's pop across here. I want to set my world to survival. I just want to see, because everything I've seen about this, which isn't a lot, granted, but everything I've seen is in the third person. So if we come over here, you know, if I get my diamond axe, for instance, we've got the diamond axe chopping animation that we get going on here, the normal axe. If I have a copper axe, okay, so we're holding it the same way when I switch. When I swing, okay, so the swing is working fine in third person. That's fine, that's good to know, so that's consistent. If I come into first person, diamond axe, okay, so we still got that same chopper Copper axe. Ah, hang on. That's very misleading. So the first person animation is not the same. The vanilla axe cuts across. The custom axe. Oh, that is a shame, isn't it? Okay, so then next up, then I've got a diamond sword, and I'm very sorry, Mr. Sheep, but I'm gonna chop you up. We've got that swiping edge, the baby deer. Yeah, we've got the sword animation cutting through on this diamond sword. So if I go for a stardust sword, okay, we've got the same third person animation. Interesting. Then if we go over here, diamond sword in first person, cuts across. We've got a bit of a change cycle. Stardust sword, vanilla. That is a shame. That like this is how the game is meant to be played, right? You're meant to play in first person, not third person. That's what I understand. So then, okay, Netherite pickaxe, third person. That's how it's supposed to look in third person. Amethyst pickaxe. That's how it's supposed to look in third person. First person. That's how it's supposed to look. We got that little slicing back and forth. Amethyst. Vanilla. Just vanilla. So I wouldn't say that works. I would not say that works. So in the base, I think 16, in 16, X16 for actions and stuff, it does not work. So what I'm going to do, let's change it then to creative. In first person, that doesn't want to work, which is a shame because you do play Minecraft in first person, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong down in the description, in the comments, sorry. You can see there it's saved. It's better on Bedrock 1.1. So if we go down here to resource packs, you can see as well, I've got actions and stuff on the top, better on Bedrock at the bottom. We can switch that around. In fact, let's switch that around. Let's see what happens. So we put better on Bedrock at the top. We put actions and stuff at the bottom. I'm here to test it, right? Watch the whole video. We're going to test all of this. Hopefully, see what breaks, see what doesn't. It's not so much about how does the world look. It's not so much about how does the nether look, how does the end look. It's more about how do the animations look with the custom mobs to the vanilla mobs, with the custom tools to the vanilla tools. So I put better on Bedrock on top, so the textures default to better on Bedrock. What about the animations? So the RAM is still sliding across. What else do we have going on here? So over here, right, villagers. Okay, they've got the actions and stuff animation going on for the villagers still, even though it's down below. Pop into here. Hello, guys. The witch has it too, but the custom textures have disappeared. That witch is having a laugh. Okay, pop over here. And the animation still kind of stays the same. When we have the netherite pickaxe, yeah, look, it's moving around. It's doing that side to side stuff. We switch to it. Look, you can even tell from the position. Look at where the pickaxe is to where the amethyst pickaxe is and how it comes out. It comes out with a swoosh. Doesn't come out with a noise. Okay, so that definitely doesn't seem to change anything. So let's go back again. We'll switch that back. We'll put better on Bedrock back in its position. So down to resource packs. And I'm doing this in the video so you guys can see that I'm not mucking anything around. I'm not trying to change anything. So now if X16 is actions and stuff textures, 32 is vanilla. So we'll look at that later. Let's go into custom textures for 64. Don't know what that's going to change, but actions and stuff at the top. X64, better on Bedrock 1.1 at the bottom. And let me know, guys, if I'm doing anything wrong, let me know. Clarify it down in the comments. I always get very confused with actions and stuff and all the 3 different settings and how to layer textures. Every time I get told, I always forget. So we go back into those custom designs. The sword has the movement correct for actions and stuff. That's cool. Amethyst. No. No, it doesn't. It's still vanilla in first person. Which just... in third person, it's working fine. Or in third person reversed, you know? And in third person, when you're standing behind them, it's, yeah, the animations are great. But in first person, it's not. And this is how the game is played. At least this is how I play it, right? Where are my third person players at? I would love to know. Do people play in third person What about when we got Bucket of Axolotl? So no animation there. We didn't check that actually. We should have checked that. Here in X64, we've got no animation on the Axolotl, which is probably correct. So then let's save and quit out of this. Go back in again. I'm going to change it back to 32. I'm very disappointed by this. Either have full support or don't have full support, or don't have any support is how I would look at it. Do people really play in third person? Like, if you do, I'm not judging you, by the way. 100% play the game how you want to play. But if you do play it in third person and never play in third person, that's got to be a smaller, like, set of people. Okay, so when we've got it to the actions and stuff textures, the animations for what you're holding do come into play. That's good to know then. If I place that down. Okay, so you'd have to play it with the actions and stuff textures in X16 to get the custom animations here. But the custom mobs from Better on Bedrock, they're not working. The RAM doesn't work at all, even in X16 or X64, and then it crashed. That isn't very good for me. I'm going to leave it there, to be honest with you. So first-person textures don't seem to work. First-person textures, first-person animations is probably what I meant. First-person animations doesn't seem to work, and it seems to be a bit broken. Let me know if I've done it wrong, and we can revisit this. That's not a problem. But my initial opinion of it is not very good. I'm sorry, but it's not full support. Both packs are incredibly expensive as well. When you think about it, putting them together, that's a lot of money. You'd expect it to work if they're saying it's working in every facet. So hopefully there'll be support. I'm sure there will be. Both packs are very much updated a lot. But right now for me, again, with the asterisks of maybe I've done something wrong. So please do give me a little guide in the comments. I'll take this video down, redo it if I have to. But at the moment, not for me. Please do leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Independently, by the way, Better on Bedrock is very, very good. Actions and stuff is very, very good independently. So don't let that harness both. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.